One thing that's really frustrating sometimes is knowing that there's a file somewhere on the file system and you just can't remember where it is. There's actually a utility that you can use, not surprisingly, it's called Find, where you can locate files. You can locate them by name, you can locate them by type. There are a lot of different parameters that you can pass into Find. Let's just take a look here, and I'm going to say find dash name pass.mysql, and I'm just going to run that. It says there that we located it, and that's where it was found. So /pass.mysql. Now, this just sort of assumes that I'm going to start in my local directory. I can say start from root. And of course, I'm getting a lot of permission denied because we're looking at files and directories that are only available to the root user. I didn't run it as root. There are a number of other things I can do. If I were to say something a little bit different here, where if I put it in quotes, I can feed regex to it. So if I say pass asterisk, I should get 2 files back. And I'm going to change this. I'm just going to put the dot in here just to be very explicit about where I'm looking. And sure enough, I get pass.mysql and passwords.txt because that matches this pattern right here. So if I put it in quotes, I can actually pattern match as well. So one other thing that I can do is, let's just try this. I'm going to say -not, and what I should get is everything that doesn't match that. And sure enough, that's exactly what I get. I get all of the files that are under this directory, and it is recursive, so it looks through all of the directories for me. I get everything that isn't that. So that was the -not, and then I provide a name here. So there are ways that we can search for files and directories by type. So I can say find-type, and let's just look for all of the directories. I've got a number of directories here. And actually, let's pipe it out to less so that we can see all of them. And these are all, again, in my local directory here. And again, we're going very recursively. Let's say we wanted to do everything that wasn't a directory then. Now I'm getting all of the files. And of course, there are directory paths here, but what we're looking at specifically is a file. So I can also look for symbolic links. If I do type L, and again, let's explicitly say we're looking in dot, I am getting symbolic links. This right here is the one I created specifically for this. This is a symbolic link. The others, they happen to be there as symbolic links. I wasn't really expecting those. I wanted to make sure I had one, so I created it. Those others also happen to be symbolic links. So I can look for regular files, which would be F. I can look for directories, which is D, symbolic links, which is L. So I can do a couple of different things here. So I can say type -L, and then name is, let's say, *pass**. So now I only get this one. So I can actually chain a couple of these things together. I can say I'm looking for a specific type as well as a name that matches a specific pattern. Find is a really helpful utility where you can locate files, directories on your Linux file system. You can do it very quickly and very easily, and you can really narrow your search down.